evil blanket fish has awoken.
All right. Sure everything's coming in. But we are continuing today with Daemon X Machina. Did I say Machina? Machina. God, I did catch up on Chainsaw Man the other day, so maybe that's still fresh in my mind, even though, you know, nothing concerning Machina for a while there. Anyway. So, last we were here, we're basically already on the final chapter. I think I said before, I think we probably have like 6 story missions to go. Yeah, because it's Black Lotus 3 and 4, and then it looks like the final mission, dungeon, whatever you want to call it, was like 4 missions also. I don't know how long they all are, but we have 6 more. So depending on how long that takes, we may be starting Legend of Mana today. Although, curious if I should do any of these.
Hi, everybody!
Hey, Ragnar, how you doing?
Mission briefing. Briefing will now come. This mission is only being issued to trusted mercenaries whose service record. The objective of this mission is to collect data on the lunar. Do not forget that you have been issued this mission because Zen trusts you. Complete any necessary briefing over.
I'm basically just gonna kind of look through the optional side missions to see if any of them, like, come with a set party member, because sometimes they join you after you finish. And not gonna lie, I kind of do want to stretch this game out a little bit, because I am really enjoying it.
Scanning battlefield. Femto particle density is low. Short-range radar will not be affected. Displaying lunar debris on radar. Please collect the data.
Is everyone ready to enter the battlefield?
Well, it's got attachments, if nothing else. And honestly, I do think a lot of the reason I'm enjoying this game so much probably does have a lot to do with the soundtrack. Like, I think a good soundtrack to go along with an action game, like, at least for me, it makes a big deal.
This hors d'oeuvre is serviceable.
Other games, not as much. It's always a good thing, but for an action game, like, definitely the soundtrack The soundtrack can make or break the game. Like, honestly, these past 3 days that I've been at work, the song that you're just listening to when you're just in base, like messing around with your mech and everything, has been stuck in my head.
Alert. Colossal Immortal approaching. Caution is advised.
Oh, we're going back to the start. This was the first boss.
This sorbet leaves a bitter taste. This hors d'oeuvre is serviceable.
The Colossal Immortal is receiving AI reinforcements. Cumulative damage to the target has reached 50%.
This amuse-bouche is unacceptable.
Cumulative damage to the target has reached 75%.
I will say though, I do wish a lot more of the weapons in this game were like auto fire, to where you could just hold down the button. Because there's a lot of weapons in this game where you literally have to press the button every time.
Cumulative damage to the target has reached 90%.
And it's giving me like those like crab claw grip issues. Because you've got like your shoulder weapon on L1, both of your arm weapons are on L2 and R2, and then your boots is on R1. So you're constantly having to be pressing all of those.
Mapping return sequence.
Which means, you know, you're... Even if you're not 100% on crab claw grip, you kind of end up having to do it a lot while you're firing everything.
This fish may be difficult to fillet. This sorbet leaves a bitter taste.
I need to pick up more ammo.
They're worse than my front. It's my turn. Took heavy damage. Still good.
What do you got? Over the head. So this mission ended up not being about grabbing all those things at all. Yeah, so this music right here, this was stuck in my head all weekend while I was at work.
Come on. Come on.
Specifically this part. So my normal flight speed would be a lot faster, but my boost speed is like almost unchanged from normal flight speed. More HP and slightly less defense. And the boost uses less stamina, which, I mean, like I said, there's almost no reason to even do it. It's hardly any faster than normal flight speed with this. I don't know, that's a tough decision. Like, being normally faster is good, but you kind of want those quick movements when you boost to get you the hell out of the way when shit's coming at you. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be changing my build all that much. I do have a new processor, though. Now here's the opposite of what I was saying. That makes you slower, but it makes your boost speed faster, but it's more so the drop in HP and defense that I'm not going to use that for. Immediately restores... Okay, so this is a heal. And I already had one, but this one's got attachments that upgraded it. I mean, if the fight's coming up are too hard, that's a good thing to have back pocket in case you need it. I'm also just kind of looking over what my build was in addition to the new stuff I picked up, just try to remember what everything I have equipped. I don't think there's any reason to fight this.
Briefing.
I'm pretty sure I've already got it at 100%.
Briefing. Well, this mission, the
Let's see if
Colossal, the Immortal, must complete any necessary briefing. Over.
See if there's any partners in it. Nope. Yeah, because if we're not going in with any partners, there's not really any... I don't... At least as far as I know, there's not any chance that we'll get a new person that we can ask to help us on missions. Honestly, not that that really matters anyway, because all of the main story missions, you can't choose a partner. That's only for the side missions, and I don't think we need to do any anymore, so even then, I don't think it'd be worth it. Yeah, I guess we just push forward through story now. Third Black Lotus.
Glad you're here. I'd like to know your thoughts on this information before I share it with everyone else.
Oh?
First things first, we've located another Black Lotus.
Is that all? The dour look on your face would suggest otherwise.
This was in the data Klondike provided just before he died.
Data from Klondike? How fitting. A proud game master until the very end.
Oh damn, that lines up. So I'm gonna be playing Legend of Mana right when Visions of Mana comes out. That's a funny little coincidence. Are you stuck on a boss, or is it just that long? Because I've heard it's not that long. I've heard it's a lot, like it's a lot of bosses. There's like 90 bosses.
Though he did betray his comrades, he was not to ally with grief, it seems.
That's more or less how BG feels too. Personally, I
Well,
think
when I
it's
say
weird
not
you
that
are so
long, I'm
forgiving about this,
kinda...
but what do I know?
I guess I'm kind of comparing it to Elden Ring. That's kind of the standard that people are comparing to now. And that was like 150, 200 hours if you like went everywhere and did everything. Although Wukong's not open world from what I understand. It's mostly linear. Oh no, there's definitely stuff that's that long. I mean, Elden Ring you can still do pretty quickly if you just do the stuff that you have to do to beat the game. It's more so doing everything.
You seem displeased.
Yeah, well, there's more. Klondike's data contained the operation logs of the Black Lotuses. With them, I was able to figure out Grief's goal.
Out with it already. What is he plotting?
Another moonfall.
Well, I think that's also just taking into account that the first time people play the game, they're exploring and like looking into every nook and cranny, hoping they find something. Like, yeah, once you know where all the bosses are and you just run through them, it wouldn't take that long. But when you're actually exploring the open world and trying to see, you know, is there anything over here or not, and checking everything, like, I remember a lot of people saying they had, you know, 150, sometimes even 200 hours in their first playthrough looking around for all that stuff.
Another moonfall. He wants to bring the moon to ground again?
Oh yeah. And it's not an awakening-sized baby chunk either. We're talking the whole kit and caboodle.
Is that even possible with a Black Lotus?
Long story short, yes. The only real obstacle is controlling gravity itself. By establishing a neural link between an outer and a Black Lotus, Grief can use the outer's innate resonance with femtoparticles to guide the moon. From there, he can just throw the moon off balance and send it crashing down. No complex calculations necessary.
I understand. But if Grief's goal is to make the human race evolve to its next stage, how does bringing down the moon accomplish that?
Why don't you ask him that yourself? Anyway, there's one more bit of bad news that needs to be shared.
I've become impervious to bad news of late. Proceed.
I'll take over from here, Empress. The next Black Lotus we're taking down is connected to your sister, Nemesis.
Oh. I see.
I leave this mission entirely in your hands. If there is anything you need, let me know, and I will do what I can.
I appreciate your support. However, this is a House Valentine matter. I will not need your help to resolve it. Knight!
Yes, young master.
You are coming with me to rescue Nemesis.
Excellent. The arsenals have already been prepared for dispatch. But aren't you forgetting something?
What?
Perhaps there is someone whose aid we should consider enlisting.
Rookie, you're coming with me. I will need your power to save my sister. Quickly now. If you fall behind, there is no reason to bring you.
Let us rendezvous at the mission area. Farewell.
I do love the fact that at the beginning of this whole thing, when we started going after the Black Lotuses, they basically said they were going to split everybody up.
I'm sure.
You know, to make sure everybody was in fresh condition and they could do it as fast as possible. Yet we end up doing them one at a time and having me go on every single one.
Nevertheless, he's not the sort of man who would involve others in this affair, including me. I knew I'd be of no use to him.
But that's why you wanted the rookie here, isn't it?
You are Savior's comrade in arms, Rookie. Even if he will never admit it, keep him safe out there.
I'm almost tempted to equip the 2 swords I stole from him. Oh wait, I take it back. I wouldn't be able to equip 2 of them because I turned one of them into the sword. Like I upgraded into the sword that I'm using now.
Complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is low. Radar will not be affected. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel. Begin the mission.
So that's the Black Lotus. Lady Nemesis cannot be far then.
What do you hope to accomplish here, Savior?
Isn't it obvious? I've come to save you.
Have you now? It is I who'll be saving you, Savior. Worthless excuse for a patriarch.
I suppose talk amounts to little now. Show yourself, Nemesis.
Very well. I can play with you for a little bit. Come, Savior.
Alert. Target has shifted to a defensive position. Nemesis's arsenal has emerged from it. I'm detecting a femto response far more powerful than any previous. Caution is advised.
Tut-tut. Is that all? For all your bluster and bravado and pocket savior, you are cowards.
Mere synchronicity with Black Lotus's first to swim the hunger. But has the arsenal become stronger? Nemesis herself.
How far? This reminds me of when we were children, when you used to hang on to my every word. You were so cute then. Whatever happened to that, Sylvie?
I'm hit!
Attention. Cumulative damage to the target has reached 25%.
Irritating gnats. Oh, thank you not to disturb my tete-a-tete with dear Savior.
Lady Nemesis's unit puts all of this to shame. Yet, I sense trepidation in your blade, young master.
You accusing me of holding back? Absurd!
Holding back, even as you tremble atop the precipice of death. You are too kind, Savior.
My young master has a cunning. Perhaps unconsciously, he will not allow himself to fight you in earnest. Make no mistake, young master. Lady Nemesis is deadly serious.
No!
Rookie, perhaps disabling the Black Lotus will restore Lady Nemesis's arsenal to normal, in which case... My lady, brace yourself!
A frontal assault against me? Of all the nerve!
Knight!
Doddering old fool. Did you think I would hold back?
Yeah.
Attention.
Ally just got knocked out in
Knight's
cutscene.
unit is no longer capable of fighting. Attention. Cumulative damage to the target has reached 50%.
Your reaction time is slowing. Getting tired, are we?
I can hardly afford the luxury of exhaustion. Not when I have unfinished business.
Still putting on your oh-so-serious front? I never did find that cute. I know what I'll do, Savior. I'll recreate you. The new Savior and I will lead the new world together. Doesn't that sound like a grand idea?
Nemesis.
Then I'll tear the old Savior apart and display his
Alright, I don't like the
severed
fact you guys are
limbs
shooting
and
lasers at us.
I'll make sure to hug you every day.
Damn, that's a lot of ammo.
You are no longer the nemesis of the story.
I'm the same as I ever was. It's you who has changed, Savior.
Perhaps you're right. Last Valentine means nothing to me. I have no desire to lead the world either.
Finally admit it. You even understand the sacrifices that were made so that you could become Patriarch of House Valentine.
I understand. That is why I must be the one to end this once and for all. I want to create a world without conflict. A world in which every person has the right to live. That is the justice I now uphold.
You really have changed. But I will never allow this. Who the hell do you think you are? You're the Patriarch of
Damn,
House
I'm actually running low on
Valentine.
health.
No. I'm just a humble mercenary. No one but I may decide the justice I will uphold.
I'll see to it that tongue of yours is silenced for good!
Yeah, brother and sister can play for a little bit while I heal up.
May we meet again, fellow warrior.
Alright, back to the fight.
I mustn't sully the Five Hells' reputation.
Yeah. Like I said, I've been enjoying this. it's actually made me a little bit more excited, or a little more... Like, I was kind of on the fence as to whether or not I wanted to try Armored Core 6, but... I mean, everybody kind of describes this as, you know, Armored Core Light. Hey, Wilbo, thank you very much for the raid. What were you playing today? Sky Children of the Light. That doesn't sound familiar. What kind of game is Sky? Hey, Lucentai, how you doing too? Yeah, that's the thing. Is like I was always kind of, Armored Core 6 was always kind of on there as like it's like I kind of want to give it a shot, but I'm not sure about it. But yeah, after as much fun as I'm having with this, I definitely want to play a sequel if they make one. And yeah, I'm way more hyped for giving Armored Core 6 a try when I pick it up. Oh, okay. So basically it was your filler game after you finished Kingdom Hearts.
How vexing. Perhaps I should kill you. Yes, I could kill you and revive you afterward.
Attention. Cumulative damage to the target has reached 90%. The Black Lotus's functions are diminishing.
Must I be left so unsatisfied? I will kill every last one of you!
It seems our plan is finally bore fruit.
Save me, Grief! Why haven't you come to my aid?
He will not help you. As you have used and cast aside so many others, Grief has done the same to you. The same mistake repeated again and again.
Common justice, is that it? Nobody will accept the slaying of your own flesh and blood as justice. If you wish to save me, you must die by my hand. Only then will
She's not taking any damage, is she? I think we're in we have to wait for them to finish talking.
Justice that we need between us. Courage to forsake the accursed traditions of House Valley. The rookie, my fellow mercenaries, they taught
I haven't actually played a Kingdom Hearts game, but from what I've heard, I can see how maybe
this alone.
different people can have a limit as to how much of that story they can take.
Rage and sorrow. It would be better to let the moon fall and end everything. I promise the view from your grave in the new world will be nothing short.
Hey, Webon, how you doing?
But this world, it is already beautiful. Surely you've stood atop its windy hills to watch the sun set and smile.
I have no memory of ever doing that.
Yeah, Chain of Memories is one of the handheld ones, isn't it?
Of House Valentine on mine.
Is that the card game one, or am I thinking of a different one?
I am the one who drove you to this.
I know. So, what do you intend to do?
I am Savior Laurent Louis Valentine. By my love for you, do I hereby release you?
Damn it.
I'm sorry, Nemesis. Perhaps there was another way.
Just when I was starting to like Savior, he gives us his full name and we find out that he's French.
Savior. I love you.
Target destroyed. Mission complete. Mission
I'm gonna go loot your
accomplishment
sister.
recognized.
4. Request a security detail for night. And send a team to collect Nemesis's... No, never mind.
Affirmative. I have requested security for
Oh
night.
yeah, I have one of those.
We're going
And I'll
home,
take
Loki.
that.
Heaven and Abyss will awaken soon. I don't want them to be alone.
Affirmative. Mapping return sequence.
So I must go on, dear sister. This is not farewell. In whatever hell awaits our family, we will meet again.
Because Savior was a real douche when you first meet him, and I slowly started to like him over the course of the game. But now that he says his full name, he's that Louis Laurent, I was like, oh crap, you're French, you just dropped down another peg. And unless everybody shows up in the finale, that was probably the last mission we do with him. Can I afford any more... What do they call it in Cyberpunk? I keep wanting to say wetware, but I think that's Deus Ex or some other game. What did they call the cybernetics in Cyberpunk? Have enough for those. Just shy of that. And that only... Yeah, I wouldn't have enough to actually get an upgrade for the mech. I'll check again after next mission. Okay, so they still haven't come out and said exactly what our character is. They've hinted at it, but no one specifically said it yet.
We have the coordinates for the gravity test facility. Your objective is to confirm its existence and destroy it.
Empress used the coordinates for the previous 3 facilities to determine the most probable location of the 4th.
Number 4, huh? How many of these Black Lotus things are there anyway?
This is the last one.
What makes you so sure?
Something that massive doesn't get built without a lot of time and even more resources. And when you're dealing with the sort of specialized equipment that gravity control requires, fudging the records isn't an option. From looking over the records of the Overlink project, I saw no indication that a 5th facility even exists.
There's only one merc left who cut ties with the Reclaimers to join Grief. He wouldn't let such a talented soldier go to waste.
The Major.
Indeed.
Wait a minute. I have my doubts about these coordinates. Aren't they just an educated guess?
I have absolute confidence in my calculations, but yes, you're right. Technically, this is a guess. The Black Lotuses were constructed with powerful stealth capabilities. We're incapable of locating them using long-range radar.
We sent out some observation drones, but the moment they left the safe zone, the Immortals gobbled them up. Guess even they can't say no to snacks.
The 4th Black Lotus has spent more time than the others conducting synchronicity experiments with the Dominator. It likely has all the data that has been collected up until now. We have to destroy it as soon as possible. However...
Knowing Grief, there's a good chance we'd be walking straight into a trap.
Precisely. If we launch an all-out assault on what turns out to be a trap, we're screwed. Especially if Grief picks that moment to drop the moon on our heads.
Then I'll make this simple. I'll go on ahead and scope it out. If the Black Lotus is there, begin the mission and order all Reclaimers to launch an all-out assault.
It's not that simple, Johnny. If the Black Lotus is there, so is the Major. You don't stand a chance against him.
So worst case scenario, I die.
Listen to what you're saying.
I'm coming with you.
Lieutenant,
But let's get one thing straight. It doesn't matter if we find the Black Lotus or get caught in Grief's trap. I'm not dying today.
Very well. Lieutenant Diablo, Private First Class Johnny G. I select you for this mission. Dispatch to the designated coordinates and confirm the presence of the Black Lotus.
Come on, we're waiting for it. Invite me.
Roger that. You heard the man, Rookie. You are coming with us, aren't you?
There we go.
That would be best.
Get your arsenal ready. Let's go, Johnny.
Way ahead of you, Lieutenant. I'm waiting on you, actually. Come on, get a move on.
How many times have you brought us back from the brink?
How many missions is this?
Don't die out there. That's your objective for this mission. The only one that matters. You will come home alive. That's an order.
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is low. Radar will not be affected. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel. Attention. Black Lotus detected. Report this to headquarters to complete the mission.
Looks like Empress's hunch was right. Johnny, contact BG.
Launching communications buoy. The femtoparticles are pretty light, so hopefully this will get through.
Johnny, what's the situation?
Oh, is he? Yeah, there's... I mean, the game's pretty much 100% voice acted. And there's a lot of characters. So, I definitely wouldn't be surprised if there's overlap with a lot of things.
I'm sending the data now. We got ourselves a big-ass flower to deal with. Begin the all-out assault.
Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
Well done. Get out of there and wait for our...
That attack just destroyed the communications buoy. Where'd it come from?
Alert. Detecting 2 arsenals approaching from above. Regret and gloom of terrors.
Terrors? The Major's not with them?
I'm here, Diablo. I thought we might get to fight face to face, but...
Get out here! Where the hell are you hiding?
Crimson Lord, continue your synchronicity tests. We'll dispose of this trash.
As you wish. If you can't beat them, Lieutenant, you will never beat me. Now, show me your power.
Lieutenant! Rookie! Incoming!
This test subject seems rather arrogant.
But he has the highest synchronicity rate with the Dominator of any test subject thus far.
Yes, I know. This is all for the
Wait there, Major! I'll pull you out!
And killed Gloom first. I remember him. He was a pain in the ass. 'Cause just so fucking tanky. He's going down fast now.
And I've gotten stronger too.
I'm basically using the same
The situation is unexpected, but we can't
the
allow
same
the Black
loadout I
Lotus to
was
be
when I fought
destroyed.
him last time.
Alert. An arsenal has emerged from the Black Lotus. It is Crimson Lord's unit.
Guess it's my turn.
Go back, Crimson Lord. Your synchronicity tests are not finished.
That's why I'm going. It'll be too late after the moon falls. Besides, I've stored up enough power.
There you are!
So this is the Dominator's power. Not bad.
How dare you! Return at once!
Move! hell do you think you're doing? Didn't you hear me? You're in my way.
Regret. It's impossible for us to continue this battle.
You don't want this thing to be destroyed, do you? I'll cover for you two and defend it then. No need to thank me.
We need to deliver our calculations thus far to Grief. Fine. We'll withdraw.
Finally, it's just us. It's time I showed you just how much stronger I've become. Brace yourself.
Ditched your new friends already, huh?
Friends? I have no friends. No one really understands me. Not then, not now, not ever.
Is that why you killed Sergeant Drake?
Oh, he's
You're
so
still
emo.
not over that? It's very simple. She died because she was weak. No other reason.
You're wrong. The Sergeant was strong. She was stronger than you'll ever be.
A little bit of ammo. That's basically like the only way they add difficulty to a lot of these mech-on-mech fights, is they make them just be able to teleport all over the place in erratic patterns.
Going. That's one.
Yeah, it was about like, I want to say once you got to like the top of B rank, they just start throwing in these mech versus mech fights where they're like super boosted and they can just completely teleport around.
Man, this is tough.
Then every once in a while you'll get the odd one that's like really heavily armored, uses its defense shield a lot, and has like a support heal, and you just run out of ammo trying to kill it because it has so much fucking HP. Like, you can really see it once I get a max lock on missiles and send them all out, and you just see him, like, arcing all over the place, because that's how far away he's teleporting. That's if he lets me get a max lock. He's not letting me keep him on screen long enough.
Too shabby either, Private. I see you haven't forgotten my teachings.
Of course I haven't. I'm stronger because of you. So why did you betray us?
This isn't betrayal. I've never once thought of you or the others as my comrades. The whole reclaimer system, my position within Bullet Works, just a means to an end. A way for me to become stronger.
What?
I will surpass the limits of my own humanity. This power I now wield, it's what I've sought all along.
You're wrong, and I'm... No, we're gonna make you realize just how wrong you are!
Don't hang around outside of bounds.
I've trained my body, sharpened my mind, polished my skills, all in my lifelong pursuit of strength. Money, honor, even life itself is just a way to prove one's strength.
And I joined a week ago, and I am gonna beat you.
Can thoughts and prayers prevent a riot? The answer is no. I've seen it for myself too many times to count.
I mean, you're not wrong, but...
Strength is everything. Justice and compassion mean nothing in front of strength. That's why I needed to be stronger. To validate my entire existence.
You're strong enough already. That's why I wanted you to make me stronger. So I could kill you.
Yes, and you've grown so much. Through you, I learned that prodigies really do exist. I enjoyed our time together.
What do you mean enjoy? I wanted to kill you.
You're really holding your own against me. How have you gotten so strong so fast? What is the secret of your power?
You've lost your way, Major. Whatever this is, it's not real strength.
Not real?
No. Just like how you never lost to anyone, I'm not gonna lose to this version of you. Because I finally understand what true strength is!
I see you've learned how to run your mouth. It's time we settled once and for all which of us is stronger. Get ready, Diablo.
Bring it on!
That's the spirit.
Man, this is tough.
Yeah, the only ammo I have left is the bazooka, so I do need him to stay somewhat still to hit him with it. I'm hoping he tries to melee me so I can shoot it in his face. And that's all my missiles. There we go.
When I could feel my age, that's when I knew the clock was ticking. Couldn't stand it. A warrior is supposed to fight until they die. But a warrior too old to fight, all they can do is die.
That's not true.
More than anything, I was afraid of having no more battles to fight. The battlefield is the only home I've ever known. I had no choice.
How can you say that? We're free to choose how we live. That's why life has value.
You only think that because you're still young. Looks like I'm finally going to lose.
Damn it, Major! You can still fight!
No. I'm too far gone. The Dominator's influence is starting to take hold. I guess it did need to be kept under control.
You don't understand, kid. I'm 25. It's over for me.
It can't end like this! I still haven't beaten you!
No. You have. I've been seeking death since the day I got your sister killed. But I couldn't just throw away my pride as a warrior.
Your pride?
Enough. Words can only say so much.
Trying to keep up with you taught me that.
In the end, only one of us could survive.
I have to live.
Well, it does now.
And I must
They're trying to wrap
die
everything up.
But losing to you... it's not a bad way to go, actually.
Wait! Please don't go!
Defeat grief. Prove to him the strength of your convictions. Show him how strong you've become.
God damn it! Why?
Oh yeah, I don't think the Armored Core games are
Why
very
am I
character
stronger than
focused.
you?
They're just,
Why did you make me so goddamn strong?
here's why you're blowing stuff up, go blow stuff up.
Major, if it wasn't for this goddamn battle, you...
This one was actually trying to have a pretty big roster of characters.
You're right. That's why we must end this battle once and for all.
BG, you're late.
So I am. Even so, you all performed admirably.
Is this really the end?
Strange that grief never showed up. This was his last stronghold after all.
True. But we know for certain that he no longer has the means to trigger a moonfall. What's your next move, Grief?
Like, honestly, the story and characters in this kind of give me a similar vibe as, like, God Eater, Code Vein, Scarlet Nexus, all of those. Even though I know it's not the same company or anything, it feels very similar. Hey, Kaz. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It does feel... It's definitely not the same company, because it's not Bandai Namco, and it's definitely not whatever division made those games. But it does very much give off a similar feeling as God Eater, Code Vein, and Scarlet Nexus, as far as the story and characters. I think it's also like the color palette and the cell shading, too. Like, the aesthetic, like the cell shading and the color palette seems similar
All
also.
have been spun together, connected to the one true future.
I mean, here, that's definitely true. There definitely is a very small stable of voice actors that get all the jobs. Yeah, let's get some more mobility. Yeah, in Japan, there's way more voice actors. It's a much bigger industry over there, but we definitely don't have as many here to cover all the parts that they do. Uh-oh. That's how you know we're at the end. The area is the same as the game title.
The objective of this mission
It's
is
probably
to
a lot
destroy
of
the
red
entity
tape
known as
with
the Dominator
contracts.
at the center of the oval link.
Like, the publishers and the localizers having contracts with certain studios with voice actors, so they just use them because of that.
Then why all this fuss about some big rock? Sounds like all we gotta do is beat the crap out of this Dominator thing.
Patience. 4. Replay the message.
Affirmative. Replaying now.
Well done, everyone. We have nearly reached the moment when all will be woven as one.
Grief. Why, you...
It goes on. Shut up and listen.
Well, no, but I'm just saying, like, there's really not that many publishers that bring stuff over from Japan. It's like Square Enix, Bandai, Marvelous, Nippon Ichi. Like, those are pretty much the big ones. And if a certain studio of voice actors, like, got contracts with more than one of those, then they're already in, you know, half or maybe even more than half of all the games that get voice acted that are coming over. So that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot more, like, because you don't technically need translations houses and publishers and all that for a lot of English games that are getting voice actors, so they can just grab from anywhere. But there's only so many companies that do the translation, localization. It's usually all done by the same, like, at the same time by the same publisher or translation studio. So they're doing the translation, the localization, and the VA work, and they're handling all that. And like I said, there's not that many companies that do it. The bulk of it is, like I said, those 4 big companies. And if they have contracts with a certain studio, then yeah, a lot of the same people are going to be appearing in all the anime and games and everything else.
If you wish to know the world,
whereas, you know, for a game in English, for them to get English voice acting,
come to me.
I mean, they just hire whoever they want. Nothing has to be translated or localized. That's not a limiting factor as to who they can sign up with.
The journey to transcend the laws of life itself awaits. I hope to see you all very soon.
What the hell is this crap? How come he's not more ticked at us for destroying his Black Lotuses?
He did seem even-keeled, which suggests his ambition remains unthwarted still.
We cannot let Grief's plans come to fruition. We must reach the Dominator at the center of the Oval Link. Our best shot of destroying it is by deploying all of our forces to attack it from multiple fronts.
Payback time. Western 7 style.
Let's not tarry any longer. The time has come for the 5 Hells to enforce justice.
The Steel Knights are coming too. If you thought we kicked ass before, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Panzer Crown will join too. I don't want to wake up to the future that thing's gonna bring.
Don't forget about innocence. There's no way we're letting things end here. Not after we finally found our reason to live.
Reclaimers, prepare for dispatch. It's time to end this.
I'm ready to roll now. The rest of you better not keep me waiting.
God save us as we embark on this journey to transcend the laws of life itself.
Thanks, but the devil's luck has kept me alive so far, and I'm not shifting gears now. See you all at the mission area.
Grief's gonna regret ever making enemies of immortal innocence. We'll be dispatching immediately.
My eyes are open now. I will crush his ambitions to powder.
I'll see you all on the battlefield.
I am only an AI created to support you all. For what it's worth, I hope you make the right choice when the time comes.
Make the right choice? What does 4 know that we don't?
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is very high. Connecting radar system to the search probe in the mission area. Deploying short-range radar. Radar is unaffected. Establishing a data link between all units through their respective squad leaders. Opening communications channel.
Grief won't come out. Well, I don't intend to let him keep us waiting. All squads, begin the all-out attack. Bullet Works, split into smaller teams and get in there.
Where is everybody? This is supposed to be the all-out attack. I'm feeling very lonely.
Hanging in there, Zoa? I'm good. Use a breather soon, though. The quicker we crush these fools, the sooner we can celebrate. Sounds good to me. You're buying, though.
No, all the ammo's getting away.
So, how should we do this?
Kill them all. What else?
I'm already locked down.
With you. Let's go, girls.
Yes, Empress.
Oh, you're all the way down there.
We are but two against a formidable army.
Does that concern you, young master?
Not at all. Their superior numbers are no match against our combined might.
You speak true, though I would expect nothing less from the patriarch House Valentine. Would seem moderation is no longer required.
Yes. Let us enforce justice. In the name of House Valentine.
Come to collect, but this time, the price is your lives.
Crude, but appropriate in this situation.
I'm fighting with my crew!
Hello, and goodbye. Now we're cooking! I'ma kill these suckers dead!
I hope you're watching, Klondike. Let the game begin!
Coming from?
It's a little too late to be asking that, bro.
Look at him!
Come on, let's take them all down!
Yeah, let's finish off these jerks and go home to Rigid.
Yeah, Red Dog had to kill his brother.
Detecting 2 arsenals. And strong femto responses from each one. The femto responses are more powerful than those of standard arsenals.
You will go no further. If you wish to pass this point, you must defeat us. If you can, that is.
You are too late. All you can do is submit to the never-ending spiral. I will not allow anyone to interfere.
Where are they?
Diablo and Johnny G are heading toward the rookie's position. The 3 of them should rendezvous shortly.
You hear that? I want you 3 to form a new squad and break through, no matter what.
Squad composition reorganized. Re-establishing data link.
Yes, sir! You get all that, Johnny?
Loud and clear. Rookie, don't rush too far ahead of us. We gotta keep our damage as low as possible until we can bring the fight to grief.
You would cross swords with me. Amusing. I will put you in your place.
I love how they continue to talk crap even though this is like the 4th time I killed them. Going after you first. Oh, you're just a normal mech. What the hell are you doing here?
As expected from a defect.
I guess they're there in case you run out of ammo and you need more weapons. Which means these guys probably have a fuck ton of HP.
yourself, Gloom. You're too far from the Dominator.
What? When did that happen?
Gotcha! Lieutenant!
Damn!
We've got them held up. Now's your chance, rookie. Infiltrate the Dominator.
Get out of my way! I can't let them through!
Yeah, right. Go, rookie. We've got this under control.
Give them hell, rookie. We're counting on you.
Attention.
I thought that was going to take a lot
This
longer.
appears to be the center. And that is...
At last you've come. Do you remember what I told you? The future is already decided. Nothing you do will change it. Fate's threads once spun cannot be unspun. Yes, the future will remain unchanged. And yet, there is one thing I do not know. We created you because your existence was necessary once all had been spun. You have done well, Daemon. I cannot thank you enough. Now, you have come here for the reason I have, in search of the answer to the question. Which of us will become the scion of the Dominator's will? Don't think this has anything to do with whether one of us is truly right. That would be a mistake. This is more complicated than that. Those people out there seem to believe this is some plan of my own creation, but they are wrong. This is the will of the Dominator. Humanity must free itself from bondage and advance to the next stage. No. Their advancement has already been decided. In the end, it doesn't matter whether the final thread in fate's weave is you or me, because you are me. But if possible, if I could exercise just a modicum of self-indulgence, I'd like to remain as I am now in the future. The preparations are finished. There is still time before the fated moment arrives. I'm sure this small length of time was itself woven into our fates. I will have you join me in my self-indulgence. Let's decide who is most worthy
phrasing
of
there,
reaching
buddy.
the future.
I need an adult. He's like the worst offender of the whole teleporting around so you can't ever catch a lock on him. It's like the only time you can really hit him is when he runs out of stamina. Wait, he just said it just said stamina empty, and then he immediately shot out up. How the hell did he pull that off? So far it's seeming like his big shtick is going past you and then turning around and going back in front of you again when you turn around to try to follow him. Yeah, like he goes behind you, and then when you turn to try to follow his movement, he zooms and he turns around and zooms in front of you again.
Truly know what is to come. You have no reason to fear the coming end. It is the foundation upon which the promised future rests.
Yeah, I'm already out of a lot of my ammo.
You dare lay a hand on me?
hell is he?
Pray for yourself.
Oh shit, I was not watching my stamina.
Bolted upon themselves, will our woven future ascend or yours? I will succeed. This will be over in less than 5 minutes. Do you see the future? Why did you come here? To kill me? No, you should already know.
Oh, bullshit. How is he winning those? I am literally mashing the shit out of the button. He's still winning the clashes. Hey.
Your attitude toward the future. You fight on equal terms with me. Even now you attempt to surpass me. Everything was correct. Without question, you are me. Even the pain coursing through my body from the arsenal's neural link fills me with joy. The future we saw that day is converging with the present.
I think it was actually easier on foot.
Will I lose? Tell me.
Attention. A portion of your firearms control system is disabled. Femto core synchronicity is unstable. Generator output currently at 62% and plummeting.
I see. How unfortunate that in the end, I could not witness the promised future unfold. But so be it.
Alert. Exceeding unit's action threshold. Detecting errors in the main system. Reboot is impossible.
Now, it begins. I am. We are.
All functions have ceased. Grief, your... Attention. Grief's arsenal is confirmed to be inactive. However, you are not yet victorious. Grief, you're not giving up? Arsenal Neuralink reestablished. Signal detected. Detecting an influx of femtoparticles from Grief's body into his arsenal. Initiating arsenal boot sequence. Data link, normal. Generator pool, normal. Energy limiter released. Electromagnetic armor operating at 700% and rising. Weapon safety mechanism released. Detecting femto response from Grief's arsenal. Femtocore reactivating. Unknown energy. Correction. This is not energy. A massive data signal is eroding space. Rewriting main system kernel. Processing. Vast quantities of data are backflowing from the neural link circuit. Searching for Grief's vital signs. Wait, is this Grief? Who are you?
What do you mean? I am Grief. I'm supposed to be Grief. What's happening?
The main system is being overwritten by vast quantities of backflowing data. This is an abnormal situation.
Shouldn't the future already be decided? My head is shattering.
Main system override complete. This situation is abnormal, yet everything is operating as normal. Arsenal rebooting. Grief's unit is currently rebooting, but it is no longer recognizable as an arsenal. Analyzing. I can no longer distinguish Grief's neural patterns from his unit's control signals. I will ask again. Who are you? Analysis complete. Alert. That is the Dominator.
No, I am Grief. For now, at least. It seems I want to win. Just accepting it wasn't enough. That's why I was given the right to choose. No, I was given the duty of choosing. Fine. I shall make the decision of my own will, if that is what is necessary to open the path to the future.
Attention. The battle has not ended yet. Maintaining active state of combat readiness. Continue the mission.
As I am now, I could bring down the moon at any time. But before I do, I must root out the source of my sin. I will cast aside what little remains of my humanity and bid us both farewell. Goodbye. Futile. As I am now, I know all there is to know of the world. Everything in the distant past is also the future. It is illusory. Words.
Detecting energy response from portions of the separated Dominator. Attack incoming.
Ow. Stop it.
Detecting a strong gravitational response from the Dominator. Displaying the projected area of effect, it has launched a powerful graviton mass. Touching it could be extremely dangerous.
This is not good. I'm getting low on ammo and it's not even halfway.
A powerful graviton mass capable of absorbing your weapons. Charging into it would be extremely dangerous.
This sucks. So the entire reason to bring a melee weapon in is for if you run out of ammo. And of course, when it got me in the gravity thing, it took away my melee weapon. Oh wait, there's enemies down here? I can get ammo? Oh no, that's just its stupid little bit things. For a second I thought there would be some trash mobs down here that I could kill. Don't think we're gonna be surviving this. And that's it, we are tapped out. And of course, we can't even just have flat surface to run through. No, there's got to be pitfalls all over the place. Is this even hitting? Am I too far away? Fuck. I just don't have enough ammo. Okay, so that's 187 and 35 with 422 shots. Guess let's just take all the attachments off of everything and figure out what I want to use. Like, I'm tempted to take this for the heal, but at the same time, the biggest problem isn't running out of health. It's that we run out of ammo, and we run out of ammo, and we don't have anything to damage it with. That's what's getting me killed. Where was the shotgun? There it is. Alright, let's give it another shot. Oh, there is? What time?
Attention. Rewriting main system kernel. Analysis complete.
Futile. As I am now, I know all there is to know of the world. Everything in the distant past is also the future. It is illusory. Words can't explain it. Darkness, the useless vestiges of humanity's ignorance.
That would be 9 a.m. for me.
Detecting a strong gravitational response from the Dominator. Displaying the projected area of effect. It has launched a powerful graviton mass. Touching it would be extremely dangerous.
Damn. That was a safe spot for a while, and then the second I had to go and change my weapon, he rushed me. Peekaboo. Oh, motherfucker. Fuck off, dude. Fucking camera just bouncing me into him. Okay, yeah.
I'm not lost. This is just one process that leads to one potential future.
Just need to change up my
All
weapons.
futures will eventually converge. Perhaps in the very depths of my soul, I feared it. Maybe I wanted to believe I would not be the one to save humanity from its fated destruction. Or did I? I don't even know anymore. If the bonds you forged through battle can rewrite fate itself, perhaps humanity is not as foolish as I believed. Finally, I am freed. But before I disappear, I must tell you something. In the future I saw, the barrier encasing this world had come down, and I guided the next stage of human evolution to the stars and beyond. Still, I had doubts that I alone could decide humanity's future. That's why I created you. To share the responsibility placed upon me. Escaping the spiral of annihilation to proliferate across the cosmos. This is originally supposed to happen before a planetary system expires. We only fell here due to unforeseen circumstances. Yes, that is the true reason intelligent life was sired on this planet. Thus, to fulfill the task assigned by my creator, I had to accelerate the process in its entirety.
Now choose. Will you help us achieve life's true purpose? Or will you search this land for a hope that can never be found?
You know, Bob Hope was a funny guy. I know he's dead, but I think we can find him.
The end has come. I am the Deus Ex Machina, what you call the Dominator from my multitude of names. I am not a single existence, nor am I a legion of existences. What I am. As the scion who will inherit the gift that is my power, Daemon, I'm certain you understand now. All I can do is give you the power to decide. Repeated since time immemorial, in multiple new worlds across the cosmos. What goal will you pursue? Where will you go? The reins of this planet are yours.
God damn it, Siri, I just told you to order me a pizza.
Rookie! You're alive! Hey! Over here! Over here!
Yeah, I know AI is the big mainstream craze now, but I mean, it's kind of been the driving force or the antagonist of sci-fi stories for several decades now. As long as I've been alive, at least. So yeah, AI being either a pivotal role or an antagonist in a sci-fi story, that's not really anything new. It's just now AI is a buzzword and mainstream. Yeah, but I basically figured out what my problem was with that boss when I was like halfway through it. Up until that point, I had been set up to do a lot of damage quickly. But for that boss, I needed more total damage rather than how fast I could pump it out. Because it was just a giant mass of health. That's what was killing me, is that I ran out of damage, and then I couldn't do anything but die. So yeah, I just went back, changed my weapons out to give myself more total overall damage output, and yep, not too bad after that. Even though it did pull some cheap tricks on me, like that one part where it got me in a corner and like rammed into me 3 times in a row because the camera kept pushing me back into it. But yeah, this is a fun game. If they do actually end up making a sequel to it, which I don't know, I don't think this succeeded. Because as I said when I first started it, like, I remember seeing trailers for it and being interested, and then it came out and I heard nothing about it. But it was a fun game, so if for some reason they do come out with a sequel to it, I'll definitely give it a shot. I wonder how different the playstyle would be had I gone for more of a, like, hyper-mobile mech, since I basically stuck to, like, the really heavily armored tanky ones and just kind of tried to look for a middle ground of being heavily armored while not being slow as shit. Oh, the sequel is happening? Okay. Yeah, I'll have to pay attention for it. I'm guessing it probably did well in Japan then. Or at least, you know, good enough to turn a profit in Japan. Because like I said, I don't think it probably didn't do too well in the West because I heard nothing about it. Like, it came out and it was just silence. But I could see this being something that did really well in Japan and then making a sequel based off of that. Titanic Scion. So what you're saying is Jack didn't actually drown, and now he's getting in a mech to go find out that Rose died of old age. Yeah, I definitely recognize a lot of these names. I wouldn't be able to tell you exactly who they've played before, but a lot of these names look familiar as far as, you know, other games that have been voiced. Allegra Clark got 2 jobs out of this. Yeah, a lot of those names look familiar. Like, just vaguely familiar that I've seen them in other anime and games before. Yeah, we can give it a shot. Let me see if I can find it. There's a teaser from a year ago and a reveal trailer from 2 months ago. Okay, which one's that one? Yeah, we'll just wait for the credits to finish and then we can watch those. As like I said, there's a teaser from a year ago and a reveal trailer from 2 months ago. We can go ahead and watch both. I'm basically just waiting to see if there's an after credit scene. You know, I'm just throwing this out there. I'm willing to bet they're not actually the first studio. No after credit scene, looks like that's it. Should I fight it again and do the other choice? Because we chose to look for hope. We can fight it again and then get the other ending to lead humanity to its future. Okay, so the outside world found a cure for the super radiation that these guys are basically made with. Do I want to fight it again just to see the other ending? I guess it didn't take that long to kill. Yeah, let's get the other ending.
Attention. Rewriting main system kernel.
Futile. As I am now, I know all there is to know of the world. Everything in the distant past is also the future. It is illusory.
Detecting energy response from portions of the separated dominator. Attack incoming.
Doing it again.
Detecting a strong gravitational response from the Dominator. Displaying the projected area of effect. It has launched a powerful graviton mass. Touching it would be extremely dangerous.
This thing is reading my inputs and cheating like an SNK boss. every fucking time. Really making me regret doing this fight again.
choice has been made.
The Dominator's response is weakening.
I have not lost. Cosmic Scion, a new world awaits.
And so, the battle for humanity's survival came to an end. In the center of Oval, the Reclaimers stood victorious. But two names were nowhere to be found on the list of survivors: Grief, and a mercenary known only as Rookie. Those who once fought by their side kept silent of their whereabouts. The Consortium nations announced to all humans and all Reclaimers the end of the Oval Link project. But the celebrations that followed were short-lived. The containment barrier separating the world came down, unleashing femtoparticles and the Immortals on the human race. The world was about to change. As evolution continues its inexorable march beneath the reddening sky, what remains of the human race will transform into a new species. But in due time, Earth will become a place they can no longer call home. In the crushing despair which accompanied that realization, a small glimmer of hope could be found. Now, through their collective effort, the human race is ready to initiate their plan to escape to the stars above. There, a new Earth waits, blue and pristine. The journey will be fraught with difficulty, but there is no doubt that they will succeed. And while it may not happen for several millennia, there is also no doubt that they will come home someday. To this red planet, watched over by its shattered moon. Until then, I will wait, so that I may witness the future you have chosen. Life's journey has only just begun.
So this shot here is basically a 3D rendered version of the ending of the Scoutfold series. It also almost feels like a prequel to 13 Sentinels. But yeah, that's both endings. Yeah, I just wasn't sure if there was anything after the credits, so I didn't want to risk it the first time, so I just let it go through. But since now I know there's nothing after the credits, there's nothing to miss if I skip them. And we already saw them. But yeah, as I said, that is the end. Both endings of Daemon X Machina. So, I guess let's turn our attention to the next game. Take a look, watch some trailers for it. Which I put in the search bar Daemon X Machina Titanic Scion. And for some reason, the first result is Epic Mickey. I have no idea why. Let's watch the teaser from a year ago. Okay, so yeah, teaser trailer didn't really show much. Same music, with sounded like about 30% more wub wub. Alright, so this is the reveal trailer from 2 months ago.
Hey, it's me, your skin. I want to feel extra clean, but will it leave me tight or...
Unfortunately, the ad blocker that I'm using right now is not working on YouTube. I have to wait for them to update it. Okay, so never mind. Looks like they're still not really showing much of anything. Alright, so that game may not be out for a while. They're still only doing teasers. But, it's on my radar now. I like the first one. So, yeah. It's pretty much perfectly around halfway through stream time. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go on my break, and when I come back, we'll reset up everything and start going through Legend of Mana. So yeah, I'll be back in 5.